Have you ever been next to someone you love yet felt miles apart? The missing piece might be psychological intimacy, the deep emotional connection that makes us feel seen, safe, and understood. In fact, one survey found that about 1 in 3 people now consider emotional intimacy more important than sex. And it's no wonder. A lack of this deep connection is often cited as a top reason couples drift apart or even divorce. In this video, we'll break down what psychological intimacy really means, where it flourishes and where it withers, the signs you have it, and practical ways to cultivate more of it. By the end, you'll see how being truly seen and heard can be one of the most fulfilling experiences life has to offer. Let's dive in. What is psychological intimacy? Psychological intimacy is a profound emotional closeness, the sense that you can be your authentic self with someone and still be fully accepted. It's been described as the glue of all important relationships, a bond built on mutual trust and vulnerability. When you have this intimacy with someone, you feel safe, valued, and understood. You can share your secret fears, goofy dreams, and honest feelings without fear of judgment. Importantly, this kind of closeness isn't automatic. It develops over time and needs regular nurturing to stay strong. Let's go deeper. 3 signs of psychological intimacy. 1. You feel safe to be completely vulnerable. With this person, you can share your most personal thoughts, fears, and feelings without fear of judgment or ridicule. You know that even if you reveal an insecurity or a past mistake, it will be met with empathy and respect. This sense of emotional safety, the freedom to show your real self without hiding, is the bedrock of intimacy. If you have someone you can cry in front of or admit "I'm not okay" to, knowing it won't make them love you any less, that's a sign of deep psychological intimacy. 2. You feel deeply seen and understood. In an intimate relationship, both people truly get each other. You don't have to put on a mask or pretend to be someone you're not. They know your quirks, your dreams, your pet peeves, and they remember these things. You might notice they finish your sentences or anticipate what you need. When you're upset, they listen and validate your feelings instead of dismissing you. The real you is accepted completely, quirks and all. This feeling of being truly understood and appreciated for who you are is a hallmark of psychological intimacy. Think of that warm glow when someone says, "I understand exactly what you mean." That's intimacy in action. 3. There is mutual trust, support, and a consistent presence for each other. True intimacy is a two-way street. Both people invest in the bond. A key sign is that you each reliably show up for the other. You trust that they have your back, and they trust that you have theirs. You feel emotionally available to each other. When one of you is struggling, the other is there to listen or help. When one celebrates a win, the other is genuinely happy. You also create a shared world through experiences and time together. Even sitting in comfortable silence or doing your own things side by side feels connecting, because there's an underlying trust that you're together. This steady mutual support and understanding through both the good and bad times signals a high level of psychological intimacy. How many of these signs do you recognize in your closest relationship? If even 1 or 2 are there, you've got a foundation to build on. And if all 3 resonate, you have something truly special. How to cultivate more psychological intimacy? Psychological intimacy isn't just luck, it's something you can actively nurture. Whether you want to deepen an existing relationship or create a new close bond, try these strategies. Be present and limit distractions. Make quality time for your loved one by cutting down intimacy interference like constant phone use. Give them your full attention in those small, everyday moments. Make eye contact, put down the phone during dinner, and really listen. In fact, couples who frequently respond to each other's bids keep their relationships much stronger. So the next time your partner or friend reaches out, even in a tiny way, pause and engage. Your attentive presence is one of the best gifts for building intimacy. Open up and be vulnerable. You can't have true intimacy without honesty and sharing. Dare to go a bit deeper in your conversations. Share your feelings, not just the happy or proud ones, but also your worries, fears, or hurts. This can feel scary if you're not used to it. What if they think I'm weird or weak? but showing vulnerability signals trust and invites the other person to open up too. Start small if needed and build up as you both get comfortable. Research shows that even spending 45 minutes on mutual personal storytelling or answering deep questions can dramatically increase feelings of closeness between people. Listen actively and with empathy. Intimacy is a two-way street. When one person opens up, the other needs to truly listen. Practice active listening. Put aside distractions and really hear what they're saying. Nod or give small acknowledgments, ask follow-up questions, and reflect back what you understand. So you felt left out at the party, right? Let them feel heard and validated. That sounds really tough. I understand why you felt that way. Psychologists note that intimacy develops between a speaker and a listener, and whether it blossoms or is blocked depends on how well we fulfill these roles. Show empathy and avoid jumping to judgment or solutions too quickly. When people feel genuinely heard and understood, it creates a powerful closeness. Make it a habit to express your appreciation and warmth. This can be as simple as saying, "I really appreciate how you make me laugh," or sending an encouraging text on a hard day. Give a hug or hold their hand when you can. Do a small favor for them just because. These everyday acts of love and kindness are like deposits in your relationship's emotional bank account. Over time, they create an atmosphere of trust and caring. When people consistently feel valued and loved for who they are, the emotional intimacy between them deepens. Be patient and address fears of intimacy. Deepening intimacy can feel uncomfortable at times, especially if you're not used to being open or have been hurt in the past. It's normal to have some fear of getting close. Acknowledge those feelings and take things gradually. One therapist advises to expect and welcome the temporary discomfort that comes with trying new ways of connecting, because that's how we grow. So, start with small steps outside your comfort zone. Maybe share one vulnerable thought and see that it's okay. Also, communicate with your partner or friend about what you're trying to do. "I care about you and I'm working on being more open." Give each other grace as you navigate deeper topics. Remember that everyone has the ability to grow their capacity for intimacy. It just takes time and effort. If old wounds or anxieties are making it very hard to trust or open up, consider talking to a counselor who can help you work through those barriers. Above all, remind yourself, and hear it from me too, you are worthy of love and connection. With patience and practice, you can build the intimate relationships you crave. In summary, psychological intimacy is the soul of our relationships. That profound feeling of being truly known, accepted, and loved for who you are. We've explored what it is, seen where it flourishes and where it fades, learned a few signs of an intimate connection, and covered concrete ways to nurture it. Intimacy lives in the everyday choices we make. To put down the phone and listen, to open up instead of hide, to say "I appreciate you," to make time for each other, and to be patient as closeness grows. It's an ongoing journey of small moments that build a deep bond over time. If you found yourself thinking of someone special while hearing this, why not reach out to them? Try one of these tips. Ask a deeper question, share a feeling, or plan some distraction-free time together, and you might spark a new level of connection. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, please like the video and subscribe to join our community. We're all about building deeper, more meaningful connections in life. Feel free to comment below with your thoughts or share an experience when you truly felt seen by someone. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. Thank you so much for watching and reflecting with me today. Remember, you deserve to be seen and heard. Keep tending to those real, authentic connections. Stay well, stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video.